All right, so today I'm going to show you a really fun and easy card tricks called Gemini Twins. This is created by Karl, I guess, and original version of Gemini Twins requires a little setup ahead of time. And we don't even call that as a setup. It doesn't even take a second to do that. But still, it requires a little setup ahead of time. Now, the version that I'm going to show you today is totally impromptu version. You don't really need any setup, or you don't need any like a complicated sleight of hand skills. Actually, there is no sleight of hand skills. This is totally self-working card trick. So hope you enjoy. So what you're going to do is you're going to let spectators shuffle the cards, so they can basically shuffle these cards in any manner. So they can cut the cards, they can shuffle the cards in their favorite manner. And then after you retrieve the deck, you're going to start taking out two cards out of this deck. So the first card, I'm going to go with this one. Now the second card, I'll go with this one. And there basically is no secret about this one. So I'll just go ahead and show you what card that I just picked. It is 3 of spade and 6 of spade. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal out the cards on the table like so. And you're going to say stop whenever you want. So let's say you happen to say stop around here. Now I'm going to put the first card on there and put the rest of the deck on top. And I'll repeat the same process. So I'm going to start dealing out the cards on the table. And you're going to say stop whenever you want. So let's say you happen to say stop around here. So I'm going to put the second cards on that spot and put the rest of the deck on top. So if we spread out the deck, you're going to notice that there's a two face-up cards. So this is basically the stop. This is basically the spot that you say stop. And this is basically the spot that you say stop. The really weird thing is you happen to say stop on 3 of clubs and you happen to say stop on 6 of clubs. And that is Gemini Twins. All right, so here is the instructional video of Gemini Twins. This is really a famous trick, and it is usually considered as a beginner's trick because it is really easy to do, and it is totally self-working, and basically anybody can do this. But the effect itself is pretty strong, and sometimes professionals still use this trick to amaze people. So you're basically learning really good tricks. So here's how it works. Like I told you, this is totally self-working card trick. There's no setup. So you basically, a spectator, they can basically shuffle the cards. So they're going to do that. And they can cut the cards. They can really shuffle these cards in any manner. So after they're done, what you're going to do is you're going to retrieve the deck. And then you're going to instantly turn the decks over towards you. So you can actually see the face of the cards. Of course, spectator, they're not going to see that you're basically looking at the face of the cards. You're not going to spread out the deck like this in front of the spectator. You're going to spread out the deck like this, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to instantly notice the very bottom card. In this case, it happens to be the king of diamond. So what you're going to do is you're going to take out another red king out of this deck. So go through the deck, and there's a king of hearts. Now you're going to take this card out and place it on the table, like so. Of course, like I told you, you're not going to do it in front of the spectator like this. You're going to do this, okay? So take out another red king out of this deck and place it on the table. Now the second card that you're going to take out is the very top card, which happens to be the 2 of clubs. So you're going to find another black 2 out of this deck. So you're going to go through the deck and then find 2 of spade and place it on the table like so. Now you're going to flip the entire decks over like so and then grab it like this. Now you're going to show these 2 cards to the spectator. There's no secret about it. I'll show you the cards. And then it happens to be the king of hearts and 2 of spade. Now the situation now is the top card is 2 of clubs and the bottom card is king of diamond. So what's going to happen here is as you start dealing out the cards, this top cards, which is 2 of clubs, this will go to the very bottom. So you're going to start dealing out the cards like this, and then you're going to say, I'm going to deal out the cards on the table like this, and whenever you won, you're going to say stop. But it really doesn't matter where they say stop. So let's say they happen to say stop here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put your first card, the king of hearts, on that spot. Now you're going to put the rest of the deck on top. Now, as you notice, the bottom card is king of diamonds. So they're going to meet each other, and you're going to square the decks up. Now you're going to pick up the entire deck, and then you're going to say, I'm going to repeat the same process again. But your trick is already done because your bottom card now is 2 of clubs. So it really doesn't matter where they say stop. So let's say they happen to say stop around here. Then you're going to put your second cards on that spot. And then now these two cards will meet each other. So if you square up the deck, and then if you spread the decks out, you're going to see the two face-up cards. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take out the cards right to the face-up cards, always to the right. So if you see the first face-up cards, then you're going to take out the cards right next to it on the right side. So you're going to take these two cards out. Same thing here, face-up cards to the right. You're going to take these two cards out, and they will always match. So that is a Gemini Twins impromptu version. This is really easy self-working card trick. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I'll try to come up with more like easy tricks next time and bring some more tutorials for you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.